Now let us express a gratitude to the universe, to all the masters, gratitude to this great book for giving us wisdom, to the author, James Redfield. And gratitude to our body, to our soul, to our breath, to all beings on this planet, and gratitude to Mother Earth. Now slowly unlock the fingers and place them over eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Now you can open your eyes. The pleasant smile on your face, friends. Thank you so much. Now let's go into our last and final insight from the book, The Celestine Prophecy, written by James Redfield. The emerging culture. So James and all the characters, so they met finally. So the Dobson who met, who is the who shared about the second insight, and if we remember the second insight, and when he was traveling to Peru, so he also joined. So he is fine, and he also joined. So he started to share the ninth insight. According to the ninth insight, by the middle of the next millennium, humans will typically live among 500 years old trees and carefully tended gardens, yet within easy travel distance of an urban area of incredible technological wizardry. By then, the means of survival, foodstuffs and clothing and transportation will all be totally automated and at everyone's disposal. Our needs will be completely met without the exchange of any currency, yet also without any overindulgence or laziness. Guided by their intuitions, everyone will know precisely what to do and when to do it, and this will fit harmoniously with the actions of others. No one will consume excessively because we will have let go of the need to possess and to control for security. In the next millennium, life will have become about something else. According to the manuscript, our sense of purpose will be satisfied by the thrill of our own evolution, by the elation of receiving intuitions, and then watching closely as our destinies unfold. The ninth depicts a human world where everyone has slowed down and become more alert, ever vigilant for the next meaningful encounter that comes along. We will know that it could occur anywhere, on a path that winds through a forest, for instance, or on a bridge that traverses some canyon. Can you visualize human encounters that have this much meaning and significance? Think how it would be for two people meeting for the first time. Each will first observe the other's energy field, exposing any manipulations. Once clear, they will consciously share life stories until elatedly messages are discovered. Afterward, each will go forward again on their individual journey, but they will be significantly altered. They will vibrate at a new level and will therefore thereafter touch others in a way not possible before their meeting. The manuscript says our natural pursuit of the truth will lead us there. Think about what has occurred already in this millennium. During the Middle Ages, we lived in a simple world of good and evil, defined by the churchmen. But during the Renaissance, we broke free. We knew there had to be more to man's situation in the universe than the churchmen knew, and we wanted the full story. We then sent science out to discover our true situation. But when this effort did not provide the answers we needed right away, we decided to settle in and turned our modern work ethic into preoccupation that secularized reality and squeezed the mastery out of the world. But now we can see the truth of that preoccupation. We can see that the real reason We spent 5 centuries creating material supports for human life was to set the stage for something else, a way of life that returns the mystery to existence. That is what the information now returning from the scientific method indicates. Mankind is on this planet to consciously evolve, and as we learn to evolve and pursue our particular path, truth by truth, the ninth insight says the overall culture will transform in a very predictable way. Once we reach the critical mass and the insights begin to come in on a global scale, the human race will first experience a period of intense introspection. We will grasp how beautiful and spiritual the natural world really is. We will see trees and rivers and mountains as temples of great power to be held in reverence and awe. We will demand on end to any economic activity that threatens this treasure, and those closest to this situation will find alternative solutions to this pollution problem because someone will intuit these alternatives as they seek their own evolution. This will be part of the first great shift that will occur, which will be a dramatic movement of individuals from one occupation to another. Because when people begin to receive clear intuitions of who they really are and what they are supposed to be doing, they very often discover they are in the wrong job and they have to jump to another type work in order to continue to grow. The manuscript says that during this period, people will sometimes change careers several times during their lifetimes. The next cultural shift will be an automation of the production of goods. The people who are doing the automating, the technicians, this will feel like a need to make the economy run more efficiently. But as their intuitions become clearer, they will see that what automation is actually doing is freeing up everyone's time so that we can pursue other endeavors. The rest of us, meanwhile, will be following our own intuitions within our chosen occupations and wishing we had even more of this free time. We will realize that the truth we have to tell and the things we have to do are too unique to fit within a usual job setting. So, we will find ways to cut our employment hours to pursue our own truth. 2 or 3 people will hold what used to be one full-time job. This trend, this trend will make it easier for those displaced by the automation to find at least part-time jobs. What about money? James asked. I can't believe people will voluntarily reduce their incomes. So then, we won't have to, Dobson said. The manuscript says our incomes will remain stable because of the people who are giving us money for the insights we provide. So James then laughed, so he is not believing, and said, what? The manuscript, he adopts and continues, the manuscript says that as we discover more about the energy dynamics of the universe, we will see what really happens when we give someone something. Right now, the only spiritual idea about giving is the narrow concept of religious tithing. As you know, the scriptural notion of tithing is interpreted most commonly as an injunction to give 10% of one's income to a church. The idea behind this is that whatever we give will be returned many times. But the ninth insight explains that giving is really a universal principle of support, not just for churches, but for everyone. When we give, we receive in return because of the way energy interacts in the universe. Remember, when we project energy into someone, this creates a void in ourselves, which, if we are connected, fills up again. Money works exactly the same way. The ninth insight says that once we begin to give constantly, we will always have more coming in than we could possibly give away. And our gifts, he went on, should go to the persons who have given us spiritual truth. When people come into our lives at just the right time to give us the answers we need, we should give them money. This is how we will begin to supplement our incomes and ease out of the occupations which limit us. As more people engage in this spiritual economy, we will begin a real shift into the culture of the next millennium. We will have moved through the stage of evolving into our right occupation and will be entering the stage of getting paid for evolving freely and offering our unique truth to others. If everyone were participating, then we would be giving and receiving constantly, and this interaction with others, this exchange of information would become everyone's new work, our new economic orientation. We would be paid by the people we touched. This situation would then allow the material supports of life to become fully automated because we would be too busy to own those systems or to operate them. We would want material production automated and run like a utility. We would want stock in it, perhaps, but the situation would free us up to the extent what is already the information age. But the important thing for us right now is that we can now understand where we are going. We could not save the environment and democratize the planet and feed the poor because for so long we could not release our fear of scarcity and our need to control so that we could give to others. We could not release it because we had no view of life that served as an alternative. Now we do. The most important thing is that we see the truth of this way of life. We are here on this planet not to build personal empires of control, but to evolve. Paying others for their insights will begin the transformation, and then, as more and more parts of the economy are automated, currency will disappear altogether. We won't need it if we are correctly following out intuitive guidance. Then we will take only what we need. The natural areas of the earth have to be nurtured and protected for the sources of incredible power that they are. The ninth insight says that as the human race evolves spiritually, we will voluntarily decrease the population to a point sustainable by the earth. We will be committed to living within the natural energy systems of the planet. Farming will be automated except for the plants one wants to energize personally and then consume. The trees necessary for construction will be grown in special designated areas. This will free the remainder of the earth's trees to grow and age and finally mature into powerful forest. Eventually, these forests will be the rule rather than the exception, and all human beings will live in close proximity to this kind of power. Think what an energy-filled world we will live in. Automation is good, but here it says that we have to understand the importance of keeping the automation in harmony with the energy dynamics of the earth. So James is recollecting all the insights mastered. So let us all recollect those. First insight is that the whole culture was sensing this mystery again and as well, and we were in the process of constructing a new worldview, as pointed out by the second. The third and fourth had showed that the universe was in reality a vast system of energy, and that human conflict was a shortage of and a manipulation for this energy. The fifth insight revealed that we could end this conflict by receiving an inpouring of this energy from a higher source. For me, so for James, so this ability had almost become habit. The sixth, that we could clear our old repeated dramas and find our true selves, was also permanently etched in my mind. And the seventh had set in motion the evolution of these true selves through question, intuition of what to do and answer. Staying in this magic flow was truly the secret of happiness. And the eighth, knowing how to relate in a new way to others, bringing out in them the very best was the key to keeping the mystery operating and the answers coming. That the manuscript would clarify many religions. So this is continuation of the ninth insight. The second part of the ninth insight is about religions and would help them fulfill their promise. All religion, it says, is about humankind finding relationship to one higher source. And all religions speak of a perception of God within, a perception that fills us, makes us more than we were. It says that as we humans continue to increase our vibration, an amazing thing will begin to happen. Whole groups of people, once they reach a certain level, will suddenly become invisible to those who are still vibrating at a lower level. It will appear to the people on this lower level that the others just disappeared, but the group themselves will feel as though they are still right here, only they will feel lighter. Fear lowers one's vibration tremendously. So this is the will who faded away by taking with their energies. The ninth insight says that while some individuals may cross over sporadically, a general rapture will not occur until we have abolished fear, until we can maintain a sufficient vibration in all situations. The more beauty we can see, the more we evolve. The more we evolve, the higher we vibrate. The ninth insight shows that ultimately our increased perception and vibration will open us up to a heaven that is already before us. We just can't see it. Whenever we doubt our own path or lose sight of the process, we must remember what we are evolving toward, what the process of living is all about. Reaching heaven on earth is why we are here, and now we know how it can be done, how it will be done. And now conclusion. So from unmasters, from now on, the insights will have to be shared between people. So this is what in that book says. All the insights should be, we have to share between people. Each person, once they hear the message and realize that the insights are real, must pass on the message to everyone who is ready for it. Connecting with energy is something humans have to be open to and talking about and expecting. Otherwise, the whole human race can go back to pretending that life is about having power over others and exploiting the planet. If we go back to doing this, then we won't survive. Each of us must do what we can to get this message out. So this is the final message, and it says that there is a connection, and there is also a 10th insight as well. And but yes, 10th, I think 12 also got out. So thank you so much, masters, and thank you all, one and all, for for sharing your insights with these insights, relating to these insights. And thanks, especially thanks to Ram sir for suggesting me this book and also supporting me to share this in these sessions. So thank you so much, masters. If you want to share anything, you can unmute, masters. Thank you. Ram sir.
So congratulations, Sharda Garu. It was such a wonderful journey. What it was like almost 3 months, Sharda Garu?
Yes, sir.
Almost 3 months of journey. And the concluding ninth insight, throwing light upon what is coming ahead. That is really exciting. I think each 3 words that was shared had such a great energy and assurance.
Mm.
There are so many things that were shared today. Very beautiful. It started with with a very powerful statement of critical mass.
Mm.
So we are all part of that critical mass. Indeed, every time there is a shift in the humanity, it is just the moment it reaches the critical mass. Even in terms of technological uses, or a shift in the behavior, or the shift in the doings of everyone, there is a critical mass. So it is the same that is happening regarding spirituality. So I see that happening.
Mm.
And all the great masters had always spoken about this. And this is so very beautiful. And they speak about how people, mankind, consciously take care of the nature.
Mm.
This is as well, we start to realize from the fact that we are getting closer to the nature. It is happening with everyone. If
Yes.
we look around, so people really like to spend time in the nature. So this is naturally happening. And apart from they, or let's say people, listening about the benefits of being close to nature, I think it is even an inner calling that is happening. And like here it is said, people will start following their inner calling. And I
Mm.
think that is as well a part of that is happening. And we naturally slow down, and we become more and more alert, and we naturally come to a sense of purpose, and we drop the need to possess, or no need. There is no more overindulgence. So lot of beautiful things that are shared today. And as well, the art of giving is shared. Giving is in a way getting.
Mm.
Indeed, actually we just give without an intention of getting, and it naturally goes into a cycle, a flow, a spiritual economy, that is said. And most beautifully it is said, we move out of this fear of scarcity and the need to control, and we reach a sustainable way of living.
Mm.
So that is as well beautiful. And even in terms of currency, and how people fall out of their regular preoccupations. So it is such a beautiful thing. It speaks about religion, and truly it returns to, basically religion comes from relegate. That's the word it comes from. Relegate means reconnecting. So
Wow.
we would truly connect to the truths through religion as well. And that was the main purpose of religion. So that is as well going to happen. So I think you have really gave a great assurance through these sharings in this ninth insight to all of us. And yes, and you closed off sharing about how important it is to share once we come through these insights. And that is why we all should open up and keep sharing the truth, so that we be conscious part of increasing this critical mass, or rather reaching faster to this critical mass, to experience the beauty of the whole nature, and the wholeness. Thanks a lot, Sharda Garu, for your dedication, and your passion in preparing. I know it is a big book. Then you were carefully selecting the most beautiful things from these insights, and sharing with all of us. Very grateful to you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much for summarizing. I really loved "there will be no currency." That line really surprised me, and also I felt so happy. Yes, again, the golden days are going to come. Thank you all then, friends. Uh,
Yeah, we have Naina ji. Please, masters, feel free to share. Today is
okay.
the last.
Yes.
Yeah.
These insights were so beautiful, and especially the today's one. As you said, Shardaji, there will be no currency.
Yeah.
You know, it is for that everything is going on, whatever is going on in this world. है कि नहीं? So end of that means end of all such things and a beautiful word to come again. You know, I'm so happy, and I just want to see that world also.
We all definitely we will.
Thank you so much.
No insecurities, no insecurities for everyone. So we take only what we need.
मेरा ना हाथ दग कर रहा था when you said no this one currency
Wow.
and the population is going to be limited, what the earth can handle. So I was very happy to hear them. And yes, of course, everyone is becoming conscious, including the kids, as I see these days, about the environment. So thank you so much for your effort and your dedication, commitment, whatever we can say. It is not so easy to, be prepared and put it forward to everybody without fail. Thank you so much. Very grateful. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's like all your love that made me possible. Thank you. Indraji, you are on mute.
Thank you, Sarada ji and Ramji, for bringing this wonderful, marvelous wisdom into us. This was really great. I'm sorry for the chat I was trying to sort of type, made a mess of it. It's a wonderful, wonderful book, and it's a new way of looking forward to what human race is going to be on this planet Earth, and to find all the solutions to all the messy problems that we have created for ourselves. And can you please post how I could get a hard copy of this book so that I could read it and assimilate it in my own time? Thank you.
Amazon. Yeah, here Shashank also mentioned, yes, this is Shashank's favorite book. Yes, Shashank says that we can get it from Amazon.
Sorry, can you please say the name and the name of the author of the book, please?
Sure. This is Celestine. The book image itself, the flyer, sir.
In the flyer, okay. Thank you.
The flyer itself is a book image. So it's by James Redfield.
James Redfield. Thank you. Thank you, Sarada ji.
Thank you. So definitely we have to. So once this all precisely as I summarize these lines, but when we actually go through the book, then definitely we can even enjoy more. We all have to. Thank you, Shashank. Sir, Indra sir, you can check the chat. So Shashank has given the book name and the author name. Thank you very much, friends. Thank you, Rashmi ji. Music, yes, I will share in the group, definitely. So anyone would like to share, Masters?
Thank you so much, Shardaji, once again. It's a wonderful journey. Although I missed some of the sessions, I could still follow up because, as you said, it was my favorite books. And every time I go into nature, especially connecting with this energy, being in that state, this book has really taught me a lot. And today's final summary was amazing by you. So again, thank you so much for this wonderful experience. I'm looking forward for the 10th session, 10th 10th insight. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. We'll see.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Shashank.
Yeah, thank you from my side as well, Shardaji. It was wonderful. I also missed, quite a few sessions or insights in the beginning, but whatever I could manage was really wonderful to hear. And hopefully, the 9th insight would come true. So the prophecy is amazing. Beautiful world. I don't know when it will come true. We need a lot of people to think in this way, and then that's possible only when this wisdom is shared as much as possible. But as Ramji was mentioning, we are already, the signs are already there. People are, you see a lot of billionaires who are making, charity and giving, and people get inspired. And then on the other hand, as someone mentioned, the kids are also respecting the environment and trying to go green. And also, in our generation, at least in my generation, we would like to be more simplistic in our lifestyle, not crave for a lot of things. So the humankind is slowly moving in that direction. Of course, this requires a lot of time, and for such a thing to happen, a couple of centuries is a very short time to really achieve that. But I think we are on the right way. So, but anyway, thank you so much for telling us about this book. I never knew that such a book existed, and yeah, I will definitely read it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you. If you feel that you have missed few insights, and thanks to Ram sir that he had uploaded. Yes,
okay,
we can go through.
Okay. Yep. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you all, friends. Thank you once again. So being, it's like encouragement from you all for me to complete this book. So thank you. And for the sake of these sessions, I again, for the second time, I read this book. So it's really great. Thank you all. Thank you, Ram sir. Thank you.
Thanks again, Sarada. Thanks a lot. And thanks, everyone.
Thank you, then. Okay, friends. So shall we end the session? Thank you. Sir, you have any?
Yeah. Yes, Sarada. Yeah.
Okay. Namaste, everyone. Namaste. Do get this book, and please go through this book, masters. Thank you.